Snapshot review. And again, there's not a lot here that I'm so concerned about for the exam. There are bits and pieces. The things I would kind of read through in the green highlights are probably what I would focus on for the exam. But everything else is just stuff to get, to contemplate. Anyway, the real estate professions, real estate activities we talked about: create, improve, manage, maintain, demolish, own, regulate, and transfer real property. Property type specializations: residential, residential income, office, retail, industrial, farm and ranch, and special purposes, and good old raw land. And certain organizations and sectors and geographic locations, professionals there may call these variants, something different, a little bit slightly different here and there. So just keep that in mind. Real estate brokerage is the point is to procure a buyer or tenant for an owner or landlord or vice versa. Forms of specialization we talked about in this segment: by property type, geographical area, type of transaction, type of client, by form of business organization, or by form of client relationship. Skills and knowledge required to get into the business: market conditions, law, financing, marketing, ethics, selling, communication, computer basics, and other skills. And then we talked about that list of professional organizations. The one that you really need to know for the exam, I would say, is NAR, the National Association of Realtors, but there was a great list there of other avenues to check out. And then regulatory framework and licensing: regulation of business practices. All facets of the industry are regulated by federal, state, and local laws. Agents must understand relevant laws and adapt business practices accordingly. However, at the end of the day, it's all about the real estate licensing laws, is the prime body of law and regulations governing the licensure and conduct of real estate brokers and agents. License laws are administered and enforced under the jurisdiction of the real estate's commissions. And in those states, they could be called different things. So, this state, for example, might call it a licensing board. It's called a real estate commission in other states. So I just want you to know that they call them different things. Look to the states and figure out what your local board is called. Ours, for example, is called the Board of Real Estate Brokers and Salespersons. So that's what it's called. But that's the primary body, and they deal with the regulatory and the enforcement actions specific to our brokers and salespersons here in the state of Massachusetts. So that wraps up the key point review. Remember also that there are PowerPoint slides with everything, and I'm going to take a quick peek at those right now. Hey, I'm D. Kumar, and if you're studying for your real estate licensing exam right now, or you're looking to level up your game when it comes to real estate knowledge, make sure to subscribe and like.